Wow, I'm actually quite nervous. I had forgotten about this. Today, I'm gonna be challenging myself with two things that I never do, that I'm pretty uncomfortable with. First, I'm gonna be heading to North Vancouver to ride some skinnies, and hopefully they're not wet. Second, I'm gonna be putting on some flat pedals on the propane tie. It's gonna be interesting. Wish me luck. PSI for today. Okay, that was crazy, but I made it to North Vancouver here on Mont From, and I'm joined by Tomomi, Nishikubo.
No, Tomomi, Nishikubo.
Okay, well, as you can see, he's an amazing rider. We actually met in Austria at Leogang for the GoPro Creator Summit. And I've noticed that Tomomi was right here in Canada working out on a new project, and he posted a clip on Pipeline that was absolutely incredible. So I wanted to do that video for a while. He's the perfect guy to show me how to ride skinnies and how to improve my trial skills where I'm not very good. So let's jump into the video. Okay, first time riding with Tomomi. We raced some go-karts in Leogang, but we did not ride mountain bikes together. Nice. Oh, come on. Okay, that's probably the only skinnies that have done better than you today. Okay. Nice one.
Ooh.
Getting used to the flat pedals is pretty weird for me.
How do you feel with your flat pedals?
I have to remember when I bunny up to kind of scoop, you know, so I can keep my foot on the pedal.
Yeah.
Whereas when I ride with clips, which I love, you don't really have to worry about it. And often riding clip pedals, you lose the good skills and the good habits that you get from the flat pedal. So it's important, I think, to switch back sometimes.
Yes.
So today is gonna be a good day for that.
All right.
Okay, so now we're gonna make our way to Emonator. So I've done that trail before once, but I actually did not do the main feature. Wow. Okay, so I'm actually gonna stop here and watch Tomomi doing. Yeah. Wow, it was cool how he used his foot to keep his balance. So here's my problem. This is very skinny, and it's also high enough that if I lose my balance, I can't put my foot down, and ultimately, well, I'll be falling. And my entire life I've been training to ride stuff successfully, and I feel confident that if I do something, I'm gonna make it. So I've never actually trained for failing. But when you ride trials and when you do difficult move like this, well, you fail a lot before you succeed, and that's how you progress. So what do you think about teaching me how to bail first?
Ah, yes, it's a good way to learn, and I can teach you how to bury it, and you can make it.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good idea, because if I learn how to bail and I know I can crash and jump off my bike safely, which is why I have flat pedals today, I'll be more comfortable actually trying stuff. I think it's gonna help me, so let's see how I crash.
If there is no space to put your foot down on the skinnies, you can jump off with your bike, but please make sure that before you hit the skinnies, you should check the space to jump off with your bike. Let me show you.
You made it look easy.
So you should start practice on the ground.
Yeah, and it's not a bunny up, right?
Yes, it's kind of pogo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just pull out the suspension.
Yeah.
And up.
Yeah.
Perfect. Arms and legs together, and just a little bit to move to the side.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I'm losing my balance.
Yes, perfect.
Okay. So let's say I'm losing my balance. Can put my leg down.
Perfect.
Okay, but that's easy because it's not very high. I don't know how I'm gonna do on the bigger one. I'm actually quite nervous. Okay.
Nice. That's perfect.
Okay, now I feel like my confidence is going up on skinnies.
I recommend jump off with your bike, but if you feel scary or something like that, you can jump off your bike like that.
Okay, so basically you pull out the suspension, only your feet come off the pedal and you still hold the handlebar, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try that just so I know how to do it, but I'll try to never have to do it.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so this is the type of stuff I never do, especially because I use clip pedals. Okay, it's actually pretty natural, but it's weird, like I've never really done anything like that, so I'm gonna practice it a little bit more. Well, honestly, that was scarier than jumping with the bike. So this section obviously has a roller, which makes it incredibly hard. Wow. Yeah. And what you can't really see on the video is how little space there is between that tree and the handlebar. Same over there, it's really narrow. So this section actually helps because if something goes wrong, you can use the tree. But this one, it's high and you kind of have to tweak your handlebar a little bit. Same for this one. This is definitely narrower than my handlebar. Nice one, dude.
Thanks, bro. It's scary, but I know how to bail, so yeah, I can do it.
Okay, first time trying this feature. So I modulate my brakes, I look ahead. This is actually a lot more intimidating from the top. Huh? It's a big compression, so I feel like I'm gonna really have to activate my core, otherwise I'm gonna collapse on the bike, and when I'm gonna go back up, I probably won't have the balance. I wasn't super clean.
Yes, it was.
I used my elbows on the tree, but
yes.
Thank you for the tips. Yeah, actually, the compression was a lot smoother than I thought, and I felt like I had really good control. I didn't really focus on what was outside. I just focused on the skinny itself, so I feel like that helped. It's important to, you know, really look where you're going and not where you don't want to go. I mean, it's the same on any feature of mountain biking. You always focus on where you want to go, but I feel like it's especially true on the skinnies. Thank you for the tree.
Yes.
I think without the tree I was falling off. Okay, now I'm gonna follow. Whoa! Nice one, dude. Hey, how are you? That was the best one I've done.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's helped to photos. Because you make it look so easy that, you know, it's like my confidence goes up. What the heck?
Oh, it's unstable. Ooh, it's doable. Holy shit.
Slippery Canadian wood. What? That's insane. I don't think anyone's ever done that. Most of this video is filmed by using the all-new GoPro Mission 1 Pro, but right now on my helmet I have the GoPro Max 2, which is my go-to POV camera, and it's currently $200 off, and if you use the code REMI10 you save another 10%. So there's a link down below. Now I'm gonna follow Tomomi down Emonator. Let's do it. Hey, wrong way, buddy. What? That was insane. I can't believe that. Pipeline. Nice. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You have two options.
Yeah, we need to do this one.
Alright, go.
Wow. I can't go that fast. Oh. I had forgotten about this. I'm glad I just remembered it. Okay, I'm gonna take it easy because it's high enough for me to feel uncomfortable. Okay, that was nice. Wow, that's quite the line. Nice one, dude. I thought you were gonna ride on the pipeline. I have to remember to scoop the pedals when I do a bunny up. And it's funny, I was saying that I normally move the bike around so much with clips, but with flats I just I kind of freeze. Oh, wow, it's crazy how you save that. Oh my god. Oh, here it is, the famous Zen Garden. Definitely gonna start with that middle line, which is the easiest one. The builder have done an insane job here. Oh my god. So as we saw, I wasn't very good at keeping my balance on the skinny. I think mostly because I was scared. But do you have any tips for staying stable on the bike when we are not moving?
All right, if you stop on the skinny, I always do like turn my wheel.
Yeah, you turn the front wheel, okay.
Yeah, and I can use my elbow and knees to keep my balance right there.
But how about your core, your torso?
Yeah. I also use the core.
Okay, so that stay really strong and above the tire, I guess?
Yes.
Okay.
So do not use your brake so much.
Yeah, you just have your finger above the brakes, but actually it's your legs that do a lot of work. My front leg is pushing on the pedal to keep the bike rocking a little bit side to side, and I feel like that helps to keep my balance. It's funny because I feel really comfortable doing that. I can you know, move my hands, but that's because I'm on the flat ground. As soon as I go on the skinny, it's a different story. Okay, let's try.
Yep.
Okay, let's try on the skinny. So I'm actually looking like right in front of my my front wheel, and I feel pretty confident I could stay like that for a while, but at time you're pretty bored, so let's keep on moving. Okay, now we're gonna go on the line that's a little bit more advanced. Nice one.
Nice one.
I felt pretty good because it wasn't super high from the ground.
So now I'm gonna show you the pro line.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's do it. Oh! Made it look easy. So, Tomomi, you've just done the pro line, made it look easy, but I've never done it. I'm actually quite nervous. I came here several times, looked at it, but never had the confidence to do it. So, what are the most difficult section of the line?
Yes, there's some difficult point, and first one is over there. There's this corner and a bit tight, and it's so high.
Yeah, and I've seen on this corner specifically, you move the rear wheel.
Yes.
Do I have to do the same?
Yes.
Okay. And that's something I know how to do well with clip pedals on the flat. But now with the height and with the flats, I have to do proper movement. I can't cheat and use the pedal to lift the bike. So I'm gonna have to do proper technique. So I'm gonna practice first on the flat.
And
how about this?
Is also a bit difficult, as you can see.
But this I actually feel fairly comfortable because we've practiced something similar on the trail earlier. This though.
Ah, yes. It's also very, very tricky. It's kind of corner to the skinny.
Yeah.
And it's slippery.
And you have to carry speed, so you have to go fast.
Yes. And there's a drop off and over the skinny.
And the drop off, like you do a pedal kick?
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah, pedal kick. I can do the pedal kick pretty well, but with the height, I need to make sure I'm really stable. So yeah, I'm gonna practice a few of the basics on the ground, and then I'll give it a go. Okay, let's take it to the skinnies. So I'm gonna practice a little bit more moving the rear of the bike without using my front brake and just scooping the pedals. Okay, so this to me seems like okay. It's really this part that scares me the most. Okay, let's tackle the pro line of the Zen Garden on pipeline. I didn't feel confident to move the rear wheel with momentum like you did. Attempt number 2. Okay, fourth attempt. Yeah, a bit more speed helped. Oh! That's not the technique that you taught me, yeah? I thought I had it.
But yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better. Ow! Close!
Oh, come on!
Ah.
Well, at least I didn't follow this time. Attempt 7, I got this. Okay, if I never have to do that ever again, I'm very happy.
Thank you! You
Thanks
made
for the
it!
tips. There is like a big part of skills, but on this, like even a bigger part of confidence, because yeah, I know I can ride a bike, but just being like, you know, a few feet off the ground is enough to make me lose like all my confidence. So thanks for showing me.
Yes.
I'm not following you on that.
Made it!
Thank you, bro.
Yoo.
Now he's gonna show me some skills. Wow! Doing a 180 on this. It's barely wider than the tires. Wow! Look at the height of this. Now, I'm gonna keep on riding, and Tomomi is gonna stay here to film some pretty insane clips that you will see on his social media in a little bit. Thanks a lot, Marcus, for helping with the filming. This was cool. I'm glad we did that. So
Yo.
thanks for that.
Thank you.
Let's keep on riding. Okay, back onto pipeline. I'm starting to like again the flats. Don't worry for the noise, my bike is ride wrapped. It was just a rock smacking into the frame. Wow, that was a pretty cool ride. Thanks everybody for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to the channel. That really helps. Leave me a like, comment, check out the links in the description, and make sure you get your GoPro Max 2 $200 off, and the code Remy10 will get you 10% on the entire GoPro website. And I'll see you next week.